Hi, everybody. This is Attorney Maria Baler of the law firm of Samuel, Sayward, and Baler, located in Dedham, Massachusetts, where we focus our practice in the areas of estate planning, elder law, and estate and trust administration. Welcome to this week's edition of Smart Counsel for Lunch. Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our estate planning process. If you are a client of ours or are thinking of becoming a client, this is what you can expect if we work with you on your estate plan. The start of the process is our initial estate plan meeting, where one of our attorneys will meet with you to talk about your goals, to give you a little bit of education about the different types of estate planning documents, talk about estate taxes, and talk about what type of a plan may be appropriate for you based on your assets, the value of your estate, what your goals are, what your family situation is, and all of those things come together to help us decide what to recommend to you in terms of a plan. Our plans do all kinds of things, help you avoid probate, help you manage assets for young beneficiaries or beneficiaries that may need a little help managing money or protecting assets for beneficiaries against liabilities that can befall them, and also planning to save as much in terms of estate taxes as possible. So we discuss all of that during our initial meeting. The attorney will also, prior to that meeting, prepare for the meeting by reviewing the client questionnaire that we ask you to fill out before that meeting and any documents you may provide as well. At the end of that meeting, the attorney most likely will be able to give you recommendations or maybe a couple of recommended options for you to consider and what the cost of those options will be. We typically charge on a flat fee basis for our estate plans, and that fee includes the entire process, including the preparation of your plan. After that initial meeting and after the recommendations are given to you, our second meeting is a document discussion where we talk to you in more detail and more specifically about the documents we will be creating for you. We talk about things like who you're going to name in the various documents to the fiduciary roles, who will be your personal representative in your will, who will be the attorney in fact in your power of attorney, who will be your healthcare agent under your healthcare proxy, who will serve as trustee of any trusts you're going to create after your lifetimes, and what will the distribution provisions be in terms of your assets and where they're going and to whom and when. So all of that is a conversation that we have together to decide what the best approach is for you and your family, and we prepare instructions for preparation of the documents. After that, the client's work is over for a little while. We take those instructions and we draft the documents and review them. We also prepare trust funding recommendations if you're creating a trust. And all of those documents are sent to you in draft form. It usually takes 3 to 4 weeks for us to prepare the documents once we have your instructions. You then take as much time as you need to review the documents. We send to you with the documents a cover letter that summarizes the documents and also highlights any additional information we need from you to complete the documents. Once you receive the documents, the next meeting would be a meeting between you and the attorney to review the documents together, to answer any questions that you have, and to collect any of that missing information. And then we would have a final meeting to sign the documents once they're in final form, incorporating, any changes you wanted to make and any of that missing information. Sometimes the review meeting and the signing meeting can be combined into one meeting if there aren't any questions and the documents are very straightforward and we don't have any information we need to insert into the documents before they're finalized. During that signing meeting, we'll also review with you any trust funding recommendations that we have for you to fund your trust and review those with you and answer any questions you have about that. Funding your trust is an important part of planning with a trust to avoid probate with assets and make sure things will be distributed according to the trust's instructions. So we want to make sure you clearly understand that and know what steps you need to take to work with your financial advisor or your family to help fund your trust. Once the documents are signed, we take the original documents, we scan them, we create a binder for you with copies of the documents, which we will send to you. We typically retain clients' original documents here at our office, but you're of course welcome to retain them yourself if you wish. And then after we send you the binder, that also happens after any real estate documents like deeds or homesteads are recorded at the Registry of Deeds. Once you receive your binder, the planning process is over, the initial process is over, and your plan is in place and all set. We endeavor to send clients a letter every year reminding them to review their documents and to let us know if anything has changed or they want to make any changes. Every 5 years or so, we encourage our clients to come in, sit down with their attorney and review their situation and talk in person about whether any updates are needed, either because of a change in the client situation or a change in the law. Changes in the law don't happen all that often, but they do happen. We had major changes to the probate and trust laws in 2012. It didn't used to be that the tax laws changed so frequently, but the tax laws have changed fairly frequently in recent years, including changes to the federal and Massachusetts estate tax laws and changes in the Secure Act, which is the law that governs how inherited retirement accounts are distributed. So all of those things can have impacts on the documents we create and sometimes require updates. So we try and keep abreast of all that, keep you informed, and in these update meetings, make sure that we're looking carefully at your particular situation and giving you whatever advice is appropriate about updating documents. So that's a little bit about our estate plan process. If you are thinking of becoming a client, we hope that's given you a good overview of what you can expect. If you have any questions or want to speak with one of us, please give the office a call. If you enjoy our videos, please follow or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up. And also feel free to send suggestions for other things you'd like to hear about. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.